going on, guys? Damn it, TV. I'm back with another one. Guys, your boy is back. I was out of the country for a minute. Now your boy is back. I'm here to give you all the news and update on your favorite Pookie rappers and celebrities. But guys, today I want to talk about rapper YFN Lucci and how he gets such a sweetheart deal. Is this man using Joe Biden's son Hunter Biden attorney to get such a sweet deal? Guys, I have all the information. But before I jump into this YFN Lucci case, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys, and hit that notification button. So when I post, you don't miss any of this news and so much more, guys. Hit that button. I really appreciate all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Yes. So guys, YFN Lucci decided to take a plea deal the last minute in Fulton County courtroom, and this had been paid off in such a major way. It definitely shows, guys, patience sometimes is very important, because he been locked up since 2021 and he maintained his innocence, and in this case it's kind of paid off for him and his legal team. But guys, let us jump into this news. Holy.
Breaking news, rapper YFN Lucci, whose real name is Rayshawn Bennett, has entered a guilty plea in connection to a racketeering case in Fulton County. YFN Lucci caught a break in his racketeering case, and after accepting a plea deal, he will be eligible for parole this summer. Good news, YFN Lucci, after the rapper sat in jail for 3 years on racketeering charges. On Tuesday, Lucci pleaded guilty to violating one count of Georgia's Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. This is a vast reduction of felony counts originally outlined in the case, and it also means he avoids the most serious charge of felony murder. As part of the plea deal, he was hit with a 10-year sentence, plus 10 years probation. He's getting credit for time served. Lucci's been jailed awaiting his trial since the spring of 2021, when he violated his release on bond by going to a strip club. Lucci, attorney Drew Findling, believes his client will only be locked up for a few months. He tells news outlet, as he has maintained for 3 years now, Mr. Bennett will not cooperate in any other case. By entering into this resolution, he will be eligible for parole in as early as 4 months from now. The prosecution has also agreed that he should be released early on parole, and this will allow him to get back to his children, family, and career. Findling's math breaks down like this: Lucci got 10 years, but he's eligible for parole after 40 months, and since he's been locked up for about 36 months, that's the time served. He's predicting Lucci's release in 4 months, as long as he can. Keeps his nose clean. Lucci's case was about to go to trial. Jury selection had begun a couple of weeks ago, but now he's gotten a pretty huge break in the 11th hour. The Fulton County District Attorney's Office has decided to instead focus on other, newer high-profile cases that have completely monopolized the court's resources, and have illustrated the Fulton County District Attorney's Office's utter inability to prosecute complex cases, he said. In January 2021, Lucci turned himself in after Atlanta police said Bennett was wanted for multiple charges for his part in the shooting deleted of a man. Police said he had a role in the shooting deleted of James Adams, 28, on December 10. Investigators said they were called out to People's Street in southwest Atlanta for a reported shooting. Officers said when they arrived at the scene, they found Adams lying in the middle of the street with a gunshot wound to the head. Investigators said a short time later, Kevin Wright, 32, showed up at a nearby fire station with a gunshot wound to his abdomen. Good news, he survived his injuries. Police said during the investigation process, they learned the shooting of the 2 men were linked. Not long after, in May 2021, Bennett was among a dozen suspects indicted in a 75-page, 105-count racketeering indictment focused on factions within the Blood Street Gang. Not long after, YFN Lucci, whose real name is Rayshawn Bennett, has entered a guilty plea in connection to a racketeering case in Fulton County. Now I want to hear from you all. What does this mean for Young Thug? I want to know, is YFN Lucci is the luckiest man walking? For him to get such a sweetheart deal. I have to ask the question, did he use Hunter Biden attorney? Put all jokes aside, I want to send my condolences to the family lost their loved one in this case. Now guys, I want to hear from you all. Leave your comments, let us continue the conversation below. See you all in the next one. Damn it TV, bye for now.